Please do not diagnose strangers online with mental health conditions, and that goes for therapists too, because that is not how it works. And I am concerned that I have seen even supposed therapists trying to diagnose absolute strangers online with a mental health condition, some of which are even just trying to base it off of a short video. Today, I saw a supposed psychologist telling someone that they have OCD just because the person in the video was wearing a mask. That is not how OCD works. And treating OCD like that makes it harder for those of us who have actual OCD to get diagnosed and to get proper treatment.
Pause to read. Others and myself were basically explaining to this person what I am saying in this video, and I was also telling them how my own long COVID has impacted my life. I just love how they were using mistakes and emotions to escape accountability.
Now, an actual example of someone that I used to know who had health-related OCD is that this person was constantly convinced that they had rabies, and one time in particular was that they had visited a friend's bunny, and they were just absolutely convinced that they had it and were just like major panicking over it, even though they had zero signs of having rabies, and in the end they didn't have it. This person also couldn't handle just looking at pictures of the majority of animals, including just like on their phone or on the computer. Another example of health-related OCD would be someone convinced that if they don't touch a certain object a specific amount of times, that they would be convinced that they would contract some sort of illness. One more example would be someone being convinced that if they didn't pray a specific amount of times, that no, one more example would be someone being convinced that if they don't say a specific prayer in a certain order so many times, that they would be convinced that they would, I don't know, have cancer. Actually, I do have one more real-life example. Is someone I know will be convinced that she is going to contract a virus essentially through the phone if someone else that she is talking to on the phone is sick. But you cannot catch a virus through talking to someone on the phone. So anyways, yeah, I am just so tired as someone who is chronically ill, including with long COVID, to see so many people just throwing around the OCD to dismiss actual real health issues, because OCD is not that. And to what I was saying earlier, I know I went on about OCD specifically, but this goes for other mental illnesses too. You shouldn't just diagnose strangers online.